YouTube. We are live on the tube. And we are about to go live on the Instagram as well. So we can see everything that's happening. All right, let's do this. Instagram and YouTube, we are live. How are we doing, family? Good. Wait for some folks to join on IG. Anyone for noon yoga? All right, we'll give everyone a moment here. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get started. My name is Nick. If you are new to me, it's great to have everyone in here for Tuesday noon Vinyasa flow. My plan today, whatever time of day you're taking this class, is hamstrings and hips and some strong standing poses to find a little grounding, which is so necessary right now. We're heading into week 4 of shelter in place, and we're all feeling a certain way, but thankfully there is movement, there is breath, and we are doing it all together. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. Let me make sure that we are live from the right channel because there's nothing coming in here. Okay, there is. It's dark. Okay, let me try one more time. Sorry, YouTube. Instagram Live is being weird. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. I think we are on now. We should be. Though I am just getting a dark screen. Oh, okay, someone sees me. Hey, Frankie, cool. All right. People are here. There we go. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. I knew something was going weird with Instagram, and now we're here. Now we are joining. Hey, Tierney, Alyssa, Lindsay, 2 Lindsays. Ha! Kelly, Tira, hello. Okay, welcome, everyone. Welcome everyone that's on YouTube. Thanks for being here. Let's move and breathe and flow. If you are in Portland, the sun is shining and we are going to use that energy today. Thank goodness that it's here. Oh, Alyssa, I was like, what is that emoji? It's a little monkey and it's so cute. All right, thanks for being here, everybody. Let's get on our mats. Why don't we start in child's pose position here? Bring your big toes together once you're down on your mat. Big toes together, knees wide. Walk your hands so far forward here that the elbows and the forearms are lifted off the mat but not fully rested yet. And then drag your hips back, like someone's at your hip creases, pulling them to the back of the mat. Creep your fingertips a little farther forward here, finding space through all 4 sides of the body. Take one more deep breath and reach the crown of your head forward. And on your exhale, begin to melt down onto your mat here. Forearms melt, forehead melts, chest melts down. And for the purpose of the beginning of this class, just let the belly soften. Let it also melt down towards the mat, finding a little release here. All right. Go ahead and get settled. Thank you, everyone, for... Oh, there's no sound. Okay. No sound. Thanks, everyone. Okay, let me try one more time. I'm going to go live from a different phone. Sorry, YouTube. Little malfunction here with the sound on Instagram. Let's try this one. If you're in child's pose, YouTube, hang out there. You get a nice longer child's pose. And let's make sure that I've got sound for this one. Wait for a couple people to join. Gotta love technology. All right, my friends. Can you hear me? Yay, okay. I don't know what that was, but 12:05 yoga today. Thanks for popping back in, everybody. Okay, back on our mats. Yay, thank you. Thanks, Kyla. Big toes together, knees wide. Hips back and down. If you moved, again, you can take that extra long stretch in your child's pose, and then when you're ready, settle everything down. Forehead is pressing into the mat, and I want you to imagine a button between your eyebrows that's being pressed, and that's activating relaxation or a sense of release throughout the entire body and mind. Turning your awareness inward, watch the breath move in and out the nose. On every inhale, feel the back body expand, the ribs are moving away from one another. And on your exhales, feel it gently contract, feel the heart melt down closer towards the mat. And on your next inhale, begin to take the breath down into the bottom of the lungs and even into the belly. Feel the belly press into your waistband and into your thighs. And on your exhale, empty out the lungs. Find a deeper sense of release on every exhale. Take the next 5 breaths on your own. And I invite you to use a count of 5 or 6 for the inhales, followed by the exhales. Taking a moment here to really set down the foundation of the practice, which is our breath. It is the place where we will set this calm, focused mentality and use this breath throughout the practice to stay right where we are with the pose, with the movement. And that is our tool today to get what we need on the mat. About 3 more rounds of breath. Smooth, steady, quieting down the mind here. 1 more deep breath in. And breath out. Work to maintain that length and that quality of your breath. On your next inhale, let's lift up to tabletop all fours. Move the knees under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. Pause here. Press down to the shins and the tops of your feet. Press down to your hands. On your inhale, cow pose. Arching through your upper back. Lift the heart. Exhale, cat. Press the floor away. Shoulder blades move apart. Inhale, heart pulls forward, that arch for your cow. Exhale to round, scoop the belly, tuck the chin, really press the floor away with the hands and the feet here. Again, inhale, draw the heart forward, up, opening up through the spine, the front, the back body. Exhale, round, cat, press it away. Try to use the full length of the breath to guide the movement. Inhale for cow, arch. Exhale for cat, round. Again, inhale, arching through the spine, lift the heart. Exhale to round, press it all the way. 2 more rounds like this. Inhale, full breath in to lengthen and lift. Full breath out, round, press it away. 1 more like that, breath in, lift the heart, lift the sitting bone, arching through the upper back. Exhale, round, press it all the way. Neutral spine, tabletop. Walk the hands forward for puppy pose. Hug the lower belly in, hips stay stacked over knees, And continue to creep those fingers forward until the forehead or the chin comes down into the mat. If you need more support, take a pillow or a block underneath the forehead. Feel the stretch right by the front of the armpits here and into the upper back. Allow the heart to melt down, but keep the lower belly drawing in to maintain the length of your spine. Breathing in and out. Watch that breath move in and out of the body. You'll start to feel a deep sensation here, and perhaps even the heart rate picking up as we come into this deeper back bend. Take one more deep breath in. Pause for the breath out. Walk your hands back in so they're about 2 inches in front of your shoulders. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Look at your hands, they're shoulder width distance apart. Grip them out with your fingertips. Now root down more through the base of your index finger and thumb. Firm your outer arms in. Scoop the belly to lift the hips even higher. Press your chest back. Gaze back between the feet. Feet are hips width distance apart. Heels might be on the mat or lifted. Either way is fine. Knees can be bent or legs straight. Either way is fine. Root down through the hands and the feet. On every inhale, find more length to the arms, the sides of the body, the legs. On your exhales, ground down through those hands and feet. So press it down. Smooth on the inhales and exhales. If you need to pedal on the legs, taking time to pay attention or give attention to the hamstrings and the calves, go ahead, or go ahead and find stillness here. 3 more slow, smooth breaths, settling into this first down dog. Keep breathing. Awesome work, everybody. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, and take small steps or 2 big steps to the top of your mat. Forward fold, feet hips width distance apart. Bend the knees a lot and allow the torso to rest on top of the thighs. So continue to bend the knees until the chest is resting on your thighs, and you can completely release that upper body. Hands can dangle or grab onto opposite elbows and sway. Try to root evenly through the 4 corners of the feet. Draw the lower belly in the length and through your low back more. And so you're hinging from the creases of your hips. You can completely let go of the upper body and feel that traction through your spine. Gently shake the head, no. And then nod your head, yes. If you have a bind, release it. Fingertips to shins in the back. Inhale, halfway lift. Navel to spine, lengthen. Exhale, hinge, fold. Inhale, halfway lift again. Scoop the belly, reach the heart forward. Hug the shoulder blades together. Forward fold, empty out the lungs. Inhale, halfway lift. Pause and hold. Press in the feet, scoop the belly. Fingertips to shins or the mat, or reach the arms forward here. Squeezing with the glutes. Hug the lower belly in. Take 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Arms sweep high, gaze might lift. Take your right hand around your left wrist. Reach up and over towards the left, or the right, excuse me. Inhale, come back through center. Taking the other side, left hand around right wrist. Reach up and over to the left. Inhale, come back through center 1 more time. Right hand around left wrist or forearm. Reach up and over. Press evenly into both feet. Inhale, back through center, other side. Left hand around right wrist or forearm. Reach up and over, side body stretch. Inhale, lift back through center. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen. Bend your left knee deeply, left hand under your face. Right arm reaches high. Shift more weight into your right foot, so the straight leg. Feeling a bit of sensation coming onto the side of the leg. Take 1 more deep breath in. Lengthen forward here. So tailbone back, crown of head forward. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Halfway lift, other side. Right knee bends. Right hand plants under your face. Twist open to the left. Shift more weight to the left foot or the straight leg. Hug the lower belly in. Tailbone draws back, crown of the head reaches forward, breath in. Forward fold, hinge, release. Walk the feet out wider here. So a little wider than hips, but distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Left hand under your face, bend the left knee, reach your right arm high again, breath in. Lower it down, breath out, right knee bends, right hand plants, left arm lifts. Breath in. Breath out, heels turned in, toes out, Vinyasa squat. You can take a seat on a block or a stack of books if you need. Hands at heart, elbows to thighs, lift and lengthen to the spine. Hug that lower belly in, so scoop navel in towards your spine. Find just a little lift through the seat, about 2 inches. Left fingertips reach out wide in front of your left leg, right arm sweeps high, opening out fingertip to fingertip, breath in. Hands back together, heart center, breath out. Other side, right fingertips reach, left arm lifts high, breath in, long fingertip to fingertip, breath out, hands to heart, wide-legged forward fold, a little wider than hips with distance. Inhale, halfway lift, left hand down, left knee bends, right arm reaches high, breath in, lower it down, breath out. Halfway lift, right knee bends, right hand bends, left arm lifts, breath in. Lower it down, breath out, Vinyasa squat, heels in, toes out, hands to heart, elbows pressing the thighs, thighs into elbows. Right fingertips reach to the diagonal, left arm reaches high, breath in. Hands back together, heart center, breath out. Other side, left fingertips reach, right arm high, breath in. Hands back to heart center, breath out, parallel the feet. Find that wide-legged forward fold. We're adding on here, halfway lift, breath in. Left hand down, left knee bends, right arm lifts. Close it down. Right knee bends, right hand plants, right arm lifts. Close it down, Vinyasa squat at the top of your mat. Sink the seat, lift the chest. Breath in. Hands down, left foot steps back, lizard lunge. Left hand under shoulder, right arm reaches high. Reach your right arm back, lower the back knee down. Reaching towards the back of the mat, maybe gazing back at your right thumb. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, lower the hand down. Tuck the back toes, step forward into your squat. Breath in. Hands down, breath out. Right foot steps back. Right hand under your shoulder. Left arm, reach it high. Reach the left arm back and lower the back knee down. You can even gaze back at your left thumb. Inhale, reach the arm high. Lower the hand down. Tuck the back toes. Step forward, Vinyasa squat. Breath in. Forward fold, breath out, parallel the feet. Walk the feet hip width distance or together to touch. Bend the knees for chair. Sink your seat low. Lift the chest, lift the arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sink even lower to your legs. Inhale, rise to stand, root down, lift tall. Exhale, forward fold, hinge, release. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Hands down, step back, plank. Heels press back. Crown of the head reaches forward here. Root down to the hands and the feet. Lift up through the arms. Puff up through your upper back. Breathe here in your plank. Engage the legs. Scoop your lower belly. Engage the glutes. Rock forward the toes. Breath in. Slowly lower halfway. Breath out. Holding here in this low plank for 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Tops of your feet root down. Baby cobra. Drag the hands a couple inches back. Peel the chest up. Light on the hands. Upper back is strong to lift the chest. Pubic bone roots, feet root. Take 1 more deep breath in. Breath out to lower. Tuck the toes, walk them in. Press the floor away. Rise to plank or all fours. Down dog, hips high, thighs press back. Smooth it out. Deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale, right leg extends up and back behind you. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Take a big step outside your right hand. Lizard lunge. Left hand down, right arm reaches high. Reach it back, lower the back, knee down, gaze back. Inhale, reach it forward. Plant the hand, step forward into your squat. Inhale, rise all the way to stand this time. Rooting down to the feet, lifting to the fingers. Exhale, slowly lower to that squat. Hands down, step back, plank pose, top of a push-up. Breath in, rock forward. Breath out, Vinyasa of choice. Lower halfway or all the way. Back bend of choice. Baby cobra or upward facing, only hands and feet down on the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. As always, This is your practice, your body. Take what you want, leave out what you don't. Honor where you are on the mat right now, always. On your inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, leave a left tricep. Squeeze, shift forward. Step outside the left hand lizard. Right hand glutes. Left arm reaches high, breath in. Exhale, reach it back, lower the right knee. Inhale, reach it up, plant the hand down, step forward, Vinyasa squat. Root down through your feet. Inhale, rise, squeeze it with the legs. Exhale, lower to your squat. Hands down, step back, plank. Breath in, rock forward. Breath out, Vinyasa of choice. Your breath, your flow. Meet in downward facing dog. Take another deep breath in. Breath out. Okay, hopefully we're feeling a little warm here. Inhale, extend your right leg up and back. Exhale, knee into your chest. Squeeze, step it through. Back heel spins down. Warrior two, rise. Deep bend in your front knee. Ground down to the outer edge of your back foot. Let me switch sides for you guys. So, press into the feet, squeeze the legs together like you can pull the mat closer together with the feet, and then find more depth in your lunge. Arms out wide like a T. On your inhale, straighten the front leg, both arms lift, still engage the legs like you can pull the mat together. Exhale, deep bend, warrior two, still pulling the mat together, the legs are strong. Inhale, straighten the front leg, both arms lift. Exhale, find that deep lunge, two. Inhale, straighten and lift, one more. Exhale, deep bend, warrior two. Back leg is so strong, press into the outer edge of the back foot. Keep the bend in your front knee. Inhale, reverse, take the right arm up and back. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Inhale, dip the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, hips high, straighten front leg and fold. Rebend, dip the hips, peel the chest up. Exhale, hips high, straighten and fold. Rebend into your front knee, heel toe the foot out wide, lizard lunge, left hand down, right arm reaches high. Lower the right hand down, step forward, Vinyasa squat. Inhale, rise all the way to stand, squeeze the legs. Exhale, back to your squat. Hands down, step back, plank or downward facing dog. Vinyasa of choice. Your breath, your flow. Keep lengthening out that inhale and exhale. Coming back to the breath that we started with. Second side. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee into your chest, squeeze, step it through. Back heel spins down, warrior two. Deep bend in your front knee, ground down outer to the back foot. Now feel as though you can pull the mat together by squeezing the feet and the legs together, and then sink deeper into that lunge. Both arms reach out wide. Inhale, straighten the front leg, both arms lift. Squeeze the legs together. Exhale, deep bend. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale, straighten and lift, lengthen. Exhale, warrior two, bend. Inhale, straighten and lift, one more. Exhale, deep bend, warrior two. Engage that back leg, press the top of the thigh back. Sink deeper into your lunge, scoop the belly. Keep the bend in your front knee. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands down, low lunge, top of your mat. Inhale, tip the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, hips high, straighten through your front leg and fold. Rebend, sink the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, hips high, straighten and fold. Rebend, heel toe the foot out wide, lizard. Right hand down, left arm reaches high, breath in. Vinyasa squat, top of the mat, breath out. Sink low, lift through the crown of the head. Press into the feet, rise to stand, squeeze the legs here. Exhale, sink into your squat. Hands down, step back plank. Vinyasa of choice. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Smooth out your inhales and your exhales. Take another deep breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Squeeze it high. Knee into your chest. Lift it even higher across the floor. Step it lightly through. Back heel spins down, warrior two. Find the depth in your lunge. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Both arms lift. Exhale, deep bend into your two. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, deep bend. Back leg is strong. Inhale, straighten and lift. Deep Rebend, keep the bend. Inhale, reverse, up and back. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Inhale, sink the hips, lift the heart, cow lunge. Exhale, hips high, straighten and fold. One more. Rebend with the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, hips high, straighten and fold. This time, rebend into your lunge. Squeeze your left knee into your chest. Fingertips are down the mat. Right knee is a little bent here. Scoop to the lower belly. Hands come to heart. Slowly rise. Standing high knee raise. Ground down to your right foot. Engage the thigh. Draw your left knee up towards the ceiling. Flex the left foot. Right hand to hip. Left hand to shin. Draw the knee out wide. External rotation. Opening that knee towards the left. Bring the knee back through center. Take your right hand to the shin or top of the thigh. Left hand to hip. Or reach the left hand back as we twist the upper body to the left. Hug the lower belly in. Inhale, lift back through center. Standing high knee raise. Lower the left foot to meet the right. Heel to the feet out wide. Heels and toes out. Fingertips reach to the ceiling. Breath in. Hands to heart. Sink into your Malasana squat. Knees bend in line with your second toes here. Inhale, rise to stand. Root down, lift tall. Exhale, lower into your squat. Inhale, rise to stand. Root to lift. Exhale, sink into your squat. One more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower it back down. Hands down. Step back plank. Vinyasa of choice. Your breath, your flow. Maybe pause in that back bend. Take an extra inhale and exhale. Down dog is where we meet. Inhale, left leg up and back. Other side. Exhale, left knee. Left tricep, take it high. Knee to chest, squeeze. Step it through. Back heel spins down. Warrior two. Find the depth in your lunge. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Both arms left. Exhale, deep bend, warrior two. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, warrior two. One more, straighten and lift. Root through the feet evenly. Exhale, deep bend, keep the bend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, low lunge. Back heel spins up. Inhale, dip the hips. Lift your heart. Exhale, hips high. Straighten and fold. One more, rebend. Sink the hips as you peel the chest up. Exhale, hips high. Straighten and fold. Bend into your front knee. Walk the fingertips forward in front of the toes. Squeeze your right knee into your chest. So spring off of that right knee. Heel to seat. Root down to that left foot, hands to heart. Slowly rise to stand. Standing high knee raise. Navel to spine. Root down through that left foot. Back to the crown of the head. Left hand to hip. Right hand to that right knee or shin. Draw the knee out wide. Keep both hips facing forward here. Bring the knee back through center. Left hand to the top of the thigh or to that knee. Right hand to hip or reach it back. Gaze might even come back as you twist the upper body to the right. Hips still squaring forward. Inhale, come back through center. Arms reach high. Lower your right foot down to the mat. Heels to the feet out wide. Heels and toes out. Hands to heart. Deep bend in the knees. Malasana squat. Press into the feet. Rise to stand. Hug the lower belly in. Root through the feet as you reach tall. Malasana squat. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale to squat. Use the full into that breath. One more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down to your squat. Hands down, step back. Vinyasa of choice. Again, maybe you linger into that back bend, opening through the shoulders, through the front body. Down dog. Hips high, thighs back. Press the floor away. Inhale, extend your right leg up and back. Adding on here. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Squeeze, knee to chest. Step it through. Warrior two. Windmill up and open. Sink low in the legs. One round. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Both arms left. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow gently resting in the thigh. Left arm up and over. Feel that nice long stretch on the front of your left hip. Really press down into the outer edge of that foot and reach longer through the left fingertips. Bend deeper into that right knee. Inhale, Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, dip the hips, lift the hearts. Exhale, cat lunge, straighten and fold. Rebend into your front knee this time. Lower the back knee down, keep the toes tucked. Walk the hands up the thigh. Press the thigh away from the upper body and lift the chest. If you want a different variation, hands to the low back, fingertips point up, elbows firm in. Drag the tailbone down as you lift the heart up. Maybe start to arch back through your upper middle back. Deep breath in. Breath out. Hands lower to frame the front foot. Lift that back knee. Squeeze your left knee into your chest. Standing high knee raise is where we meet. Right leg is our base. Right hand to hip. Left hand to the knee. Inhale, open that knee out wide. Exhale, draw the knee back through center. Switch to the twist. Right hand to the left thigh. Left arm reaches back. Take another deep breath in. Hold breath out to twist deeper here. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, standing splits. Hinge forward. Kick that left leg back. Fingertips down to the mat. Little micro bend in that right knee. Draw your right hip crease back. You can even take your right thumb to the hip crease. Drag it back to try and square out those hips a little bit more. So you're not just dumping all your weight to that right hip, okay? Pull the hip crease back, draw your left hip slightly down, press through that left heel, and lift the inner thigh. Take one more deep breath in. On your exhale, big step back, high crescent lunge. Get out the wobbles and shakes, widen the feet if you feel less stable. Little bend in that back knee, finding length through the spine first, and then straighten that back leg. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath out. Lean forward. Hands at heart. Twist to your right. Hook that left elbow outside the thigh. Keep pressing the top of your left thigh up to the ceiling. Lift the upper body away from the right thigh and then twist deeper. Gaze my lift. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out. Hands down. Step back plank. Vinyasa of choice. Downward facing dog. Let's take this left side and then we get a little break here. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. Drag it in. Or knee to left tricep, then into your chest. Step it through. Warrior two. Rise. Get low in the legs. One round, straighten the front leg, both arms lift. Exhale, deep bend, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Keep the bend in the front knee. Everything, the lower body stays the same. Reach forward, extended side angle. Back leg is strong. Reach your right arm up and overhead. Now, press even more to the outer edge of that right foot. The top of your right quad or right thigh presses back. You start to feel a stretch through the front of that hip. Deeper bend in that front knee. Keep reaching long through the right fingertips. Light on that left elbow, like you could float it if you needed to. Breath in. Hands down, low lunge, breath out. Inhale, dip the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, hips high, straighten your front leg and fold. Inhale, re-bend into that front knee, dip the hips, this time lower the back knee down, keep the toes tucked, walk the hands up to your front thigh, pressing the thigh away from the upper body, lift the chest, keep the hands there, take your hands to your low back, fingertips point up, elbows hug in, shoulder blades hug in. Draw your tailbone down with the fingers, lengthening your low back. Lift the sternum, arch through the upper middle back. Breathe. One more deep breath in. Breath out, hands down, lift the back knee, squeeze your right knee into your chest, standing high knee raise. Ground down into that left foot, lift the thigh, left hand to your left hip, right hand to the shin, draw the knee out wide, flex to the right foot. Feel that stretch in the inner thigh. Back through center, left hand top of right thigh, right arm reaches back. Hold for the breath in. Hold for the breath out, twist a little deeper here. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, standing splits, hinging at the hip creases. Begin to extend your right leg back, lower the fingertips down. You can bend the left knee as much as you need to. Let's take our left thumb to our left hip crease. Drag the hip crease back. Draw your right hip slightly down, hug the lower belly in. Press through both feet and hinge here, holding over that left leg, forehead towards your left shin. Take one more deep breath and lift that right leg a little higher. Exhale, step it back. High crescent lunge. Ground through the feet and then rise to stand. Hands to hips or heart for more stability. Lengthen through the spine first. You might bend into your back knee and then straighten through the back leg. Arms reaching high. Breath in. Hold breath out, sink lower into your lunge. Inhale, reach forward, hover. Exhale, hands to heart. Twist to the left this time, hooking that right elbow. Press that right heel back. Make sure it's still stacked over the ball mound of the foot. Engage your right quad. Lean your heart forward. Try to lift the chest away from the thigh and then revolve deeper. Using the strength of the lower belly first to twist. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Release the bind. Hands down. Step back. Plank. Vinyasa of choice. Find your way to downward facing dog. And then options here. We have about 5 breaths. You can stay in downward facing dog. If you want to focus on the length of the spine, squatted dog. Deep bend in both knees. Long to the spine. Another option is child's pose for the most restorative variation, or if you're creating more back bends, puppy pose. Walking forward until the chin or the forehead or the sternum release down to the mat or prop. Okay, let's take 5 more breaths here. Slow and steady breaths. Smooth it out. I hope everyone is feeling great here. Thank you if you are just tuning in. Hi, Stacy. Awesome. Hi, Amy, Jamie. And Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay Stark. Awesome. Thank you for being here, everybody. About 3 more breaths. Smooth it out. Slow it down. Wherever you are. All right, coming back into our flow. We are heading towards some more back bends, some more invigorating, energizing poses. Generally where my practice leads me is towards back bends, which is also nice because if you have tight hip flexors, it's a bonus for you. All my runners and cyclers or people that have to sit at a desk all day. Let's make our way to downward facing dog. On your inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, roll over to the hip, step and bend the knee. Option to stay or begin to flip the dog. Get lighter on those right fingertips. Shift to the outer edge of your left foot. Bend your right knee and step it behind you, and then turn all 10 toes to face the back of the mat. Now, press into the feet, lift the hips. You might press the entire left foot into the mat and reach your right arm forward, breath in. Lower it down, 3-legged dog. Right knee to chest, step it through. Warrior 2, rise. Find the depth. Keep the bend. Inhale, reverse. Side body stretch. Exhale, extended side angle. Stretching through the front of that left side body. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, warrior 2. Triangle pose. Straighten the front leg. Walk the back foot in if you need to shorten your stance. Pull the hips back, especially that right hip. We're hinging at the right hip crease here. So if you need karate chop, your right hand, where the thigh is meeting the hip here. Pull those hips back, reach the chest forward. Left hand to hip or reach it back. Eventually reach your right arm forward and then take the fingertips down to the shoulder block of the mat and reach your left arm high. Rooting down to the feet, engaging the quads, lengthening both sides of the body evenly, and then eventually the chest revolves up. If you're feeling a lot of tightness in your low back, try to lengthen through your low back by drawing the tailbone towards your left heel. Glutes are strong. One more deep breath in. Maybe lean the chest back slightly, gaze can lift. Hold breath out. Warrior 2, breath in. Hands down, low lunge, breath out. Back knee lowers, lift up into your low lunge. Hands can be up and overhead or hands to the low back. Finding a back bend here. Hug the lower belly and lift the sternum and then arch to the upper middle back. Hug the shoulder blades together. Breath in. Breath out. Hands down, back knee lifts. Squeeze it into a teeny tiny little squat here. Rise to stand. Standing high knee raise. Maybe wobble around a little bit. Right hand to hip, left hand to left knee. If you have that extension, peace fingers around big toes. Extend the leg and take it out wide. Bring the knee back through center. Right hand to outside of right foot for the extension or thigh for the bent knee. Twist the chest to the left. Left arm reaches back. Inhale, come back through center. Kick that left leg out long if it's not already, and lift with that quad. Squeeze it with the right glute to counterbalance. Breath in. Standing splits. Breath out. From your standing splits, you can keep the hips square down to the mat. If you'd like more of a quad stretch, roll over through the hips to stack. Bend through your left knee, heel towards your seat, and reach your right hand around to catch the top of your foot, if that is accessible. Or you can just squeeze that heel in and try to point that knee up to the ceiling and dip the crown of the head towards the mat. If you have the bind, press the foot into your hand into your foot, and again, drive that knee up to the ceiling. A little micro bend in that right knee. Breath in. Breath out. If you have the bind, let it go, but keep the left knee bent and square the hips off to the mat so the left knee points to the back of your mat, in the back of the room here. Squeeze the knee into your chest again. Let's rise into that standing high knee raise. Right leg is getting a lot of the work and attention here. Bring your thighs parallel together. Squeeze your left heel in towards your seat and take your left hand to the top of your left foot or to the ankle, coming from the inside of the foot for dancer's pose. Gaze at a single point that isn't moving. Right arm reaches up and overhead. Root down to the right foot, engage the thigh. Press the foot to the hands into the foot. Pressing your foot back, and then lift your thigh up. From here, hug the lower belly to keep the length of your low back, and then work on pressing your upper back, your shoulder blades, those bottom tips, into your upper back to arch through the upper back. Ooh, hard to talk and do that one at the same time. Continue to press the foot to the hand to the foot. Lift the foot. Your body will want to lean forward here, tip forward, counterbalance that by engaging the back body and lifting the chest. 3 more breaths. If you came out, maybe you come back in or pause standing. 1 more deep breath in. Breath out. Standing high knee raise. Breath in. Step back, hover, lunge to the left foot, steps back, chest and arms. Chest reaches forward, arms fly back. Inhale, reach the arms forward in your hover lunge. Hands together at heart, twist to the right. Hook that left elbow outside the thigh. Back leg is strong. Take 1 more deep breath in. Hold, breath out. Hands down, framing the front foot. Walk the back foot in so the feet are about 2.5 or 3 feet apart. And walk the feet wider so the hips but distance apart. Back heel spins down here like warrior 1 leg, but both legs are straight. Halfway lift breath, and maybe you bring blocks or books underneath your hands. And then bring your hands to your hips and rise all the way to stand. Hug the lower belly in. Draw your right hip back and your left hip slightly forward. Now press into both feet and press even more to the outer edge of the back foot. Strong back leg. Navel to spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold over halfway, and again, readjust the hips. Pull the right hip crease back, left forward. Engage the quads to protect the hamstrings, and then find your fold in your pyramid here. Keep pressing the left outer edge of the foot down and back so that you can press the top of your left thigh back. Sending that weight evenly into both feet. Again, engage the front of the legs, especially the right leg, and you'll feel a nice deep stretch on that right hamstring. Take 1 more deep breath in. Breath out. Bend to that front knee. Walk the left toes back. Plant the hands. Step back. Vinyasa or meet us in your downward facing dog. Ooh, and then we have 1 more side, my friends. Left side. It's a little longer. That left leg will feel the burn. And then we will stretch it all out. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back if you're not in your down dog. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, roll open through the hips, stack and bend the knees. Squeeze the heels to your seat. Stay or flip the dog. Get light on the left fingertips. Shift weight to the right hand and slowly step the left foot back outside of the right leg. Turn all 10 toes to face the back of the mat. Hug the lower belly and lift the hips. Reach the chest and your left arm forward. Press the floor away. Breath in. Hands down. Three-legged dog. Left knee to chest. Step it through. Back heel spins down. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Feel the stretch in the front of the hip. Right arm reaches forward here. Press evenly into both feet again. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale to your warrior two. Straighten the front leg for triangle pose. Maybe you walk that back foot in. Toes turn slightly in. Left hand might karate chop the front of the hip. So where the thigh bone meets the hip, that crease is where you want to bend and hinge for this triangle pose. Keep the legs strong. Pull the hips back. Reach forward with the chest. Left fingertips down to the shin of block of the mat. Right arm reaches high. Again, press evenly into both feet. Scoop through the lower belly. Lengthen through that left side body. Maybe you revolve the chest up. To lengthen the low back, engage the glutes and draw your tailbone down towards your your right heel. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Warrior two. Hands down, low lunge, back heel down. Arms lift up and overhead. Low lunge. Into our back bend, you can keep the arms lifted or hands to the low back, lengthen the tailbone. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, arch the upper middle back, gaze might lift, shoulder blades hug in. Option to deepen into your lunge, drawing your pelvis forward, feel the stretch in the front of the hip. But scoop that lower belly in, draw your lower ribs in. Breath in. Breath out, hands down, tuck the back toes, lift the knees, squeeze into your little squat at the top of your mat. Standing high knee raise, rise to stand, root down through that left leg, left hand to hip, right hand to the knee, or peace fingers wrap around the big toes if you're taking the extension. Knee or leg out wide here. Keep the hips pointing forward. Bring the knee back through center. Left hand to the thigh or outer edge of the foot if you're extending. And reach your right arm back. Navel to spine. Root down and lift taller through the crown of your head. Lift back through center. Arms reach high. Kick out long with your right leg. Flex the foot. Engage the quad. Lift a little higher. Squeeze your left glute. Standing splits. Hinge forward here. Floating that right leg up using the inseam of the leg. Stay here with hips square or begin to roll open through your hips. Stack. Bend your right knee. Maybe you take the bind, opposite hand to flex. Wherever you are, you're squeezing the heel in towards the seat if you're taking that stack variation and pointing the knee up to the ceiling. If you do have the bind, press the foot into your hand into your foot. You might have more leverage to point that knee up. Little micro bend in that left knee and hinge forward, crown of the head releases to the mat. One more deep breath in. Breath out, keep the knee bent, but square off the hips, release that bind. Squeeze the knee into your chest. Rise to stand one more time, standing high knee raise on your left side. Draw your right thigh in line with the left. Left hand to hip, right hand to the top of the foot. Coming from the inside of that ankle, maybe you grab onto the ankle here. Root down through that left leg, engage the thigh. Navel to spine, press the foot to the hand and the foot, and lift with the inseam of the leg, just like we did in our standing splits. We lift up with the hamstring. Kick the foot to the hand to the foot. Reach, falling out. Reach that left arm up and overhead here. And then as you kick back, it's totally natural to hinge forward. So counterbalance that by engaging the back body and lifting through your sternum, lifting it up. So you're arching through the upper middle back. 3 more breaths wherever you are. Maybe you come back into it. You can always use a wall for support if you need. If you stand in front of one, put a hand there. And then press foot to hand to the foot. One more time, breath in. Breath out. Come back through center, standing high knee raise. Take a big step back, hover lunge, deep bend in your front knee, hover the chest, fly the arms back. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, hands to the heart, and twist. Hook that right elbow outside the thigh. Scoop the belly. Legs are strong. Engage the thighs and then twist with the strength of your lower belly. One more deep breath in. Breath out, unwind, hands frame the front foot. Back foot takes a big step in, so your feet are about 2.5 to 3 feet apart. Walk the feet out a little wider so the heels are hips width distance apart. Halfway lift, hands to blocks or books, whatever you have. Bring your hands to your hips, rise to stand. Deep hamstring stretch here. Draw your left hip back. So use your hand, draw that hip back, right slightly forward. So when you look down, the hips are squaring forward to the front of the room here. Press into both feet. Press into the top of your right thigh. As if someone has your thigh and is pulling it back behind you. Now, keep that strength in the legs, the squareness in the hips, and hinge at the creases of your hips. Reaching the crown of the head forward, drawing the tailbone back. Hands can lower to blocks or to books or to the floor. And when you're ready, fold. Now, draw the right thigh back. Draw your left hip crease back. Press into the big toe ball of both legs and engage the quads. Couple more rounds of breath. Breathing into that left hamstring. Release to the head of the neck. Soften the jaw, soften the face. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Bend into your front knee. Walk the right toes back. Plant the hands. Vinyasa, down dog. Whatever you need here. Take it. When you're done with your flow, lower the knees. Find your way to a seat. Bring the soles of the feet together and the knees wide for Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. Hands come to the base of your shins. Sit tall here, or bring your elbows to your thighs. And again, hinge at the creases of your hips. Fold. Press the feet together. Engage those glutes gently here. Scoop the belly to lengthen through the low back. Take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Begin to lift back up. Hands support back behind the hips. Draw the knees together. Walk the feet a little wider than hips width distance, and then windshield wiper knees side to side. Releasing through those hips. Come back through center. Let's take the legs wide. So as wide as you want or can, while maintaining the length through your low back. So if you feel like you're rounding a lot through the low back, you can always sit on a stack of blankets or blocks, whatever you have, or bring the legs closer together if that is not accessible. If you still have trouble lengthening the low back, you can plant your hands comfortably back behind you, root down to the hands or the fingertips, and sit tall here. And this might be enough to feel a deep sensation, no pain, in a stretch in the inner thighs. If you're adding on and taking a fold, make sure the heels are pressing down, the quads are engaged, so you see the kneecaps lift onto the thighs, hands come forward on the inside of the legs, and then slowly walk the hands forward to your edge. Again, sensation on the inner thighs, but no pain, okay? No acute pain happening here, especially around the insertion points of the hamstrings to the pelvis there. That is very sensitive and easy to injure, so be nice to yourself here. Don't force your way into any posture. Instead, find your edge, perhaps close down the eyes, turn your awareness inward back to the breath, lengthen it out, slow it down, and over time, you may or may not fold deeper, but you might find that you can settle into this posture with some more ease. The longer you stay, the more you breathe into it. For some of us, this posture may never bring ease, and that is our bodies, all of our different and amazing bodies. If you're in a fold, begin to walk your hands in towards you. Walk your right hand or your right forearm to the inside of your right shin, on top of the shin, or even on a block that's higher. Root the left side of the pelvis down into the mat. Begin to reach your left arm up and overhead. We're lengthening through both sides of the body and getting a nice deep stretch on the left side. You can stay with the arm extended long or bend the elbow, hand to the back of your head, and then revolve your chest up, elbow points up, and you have a little shelf with your left hand for the head. Keep pressing through both feet. Root the left side of the pelvis down and reach through your left fingertips or elbow. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift back through center. Other side, left forearm to shin, mat on the inside of that shin or onto a prop. Root the right sitting bone down. Sweep your right arm up and overhead. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Press through both feet. Again, quads are engaged, navel in towards the spine. Reach up and over. Perhaps bend the elbow, making that shelf with the right hand. Revolve the chest open. Elbow starts to point up. And then lean the head back. Breathe into that right side body. One more deep breath in. Reach with that right elbow or right fingertips. Hold for the breath out. Inhale, lift back through center. Hands under your knees, bend the knees, and again, bring the soles of your feet together for that butterfly pose, which will be our counter pose for wide legs. Hands outside your knees, knees together. Lengthen them out long, give them a little shake. Bend your knees. Shift your hips to the middle of the mat if they aren't already. Reach your arms forward and slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. Once you're down the mat, walk the feet a little wider than hips width distance and windshield wiper knees side to side. This variation that we're moving into is a staggered leg twist. And I'll give you the option to add on a hip flexor stretch. If you have a different stretch or twist in your practice that you want to take, you're welcome to do so. The next time the legs come to the left, leave them there. If you need to look up at your body, you can, but we'll walk the right foot to the right a couple inches. So if you look down the body, the right knee is in line with the top of your right hip. So you've got one long line shooting forward. Option to stay here if this is enough. Or take your left ankle on top of your right thigh above the knee, drawing that leg gently towards the mat. If this brings any pain into that front knee, the right knee, just take the layer off and take the ankle off. Option here again, right arm reaches up and overhead. You can take your left fingertips around the forearm or the wrist and pull that arm gently back behind you, finding more length and space through that right side body, and then finally just allow the ribs to gently revolve to the right. Soften every exhale. Smooth out the breath wherever you are. Find a place where you don't need very much effort. We are slowing down this practice, slowing down the energy so that we can rest and let the full practice integrate into our bodies. One more deep breath in. Breath out. If you have the ankle stacked and the hand bound, let that go. Bring the knees back through center. Shake them out if you need to. And then release the legs over to the left. Legs are staggered here. Walk the left foot to the left. If you need to peek down the leg to see that the knee is in line with your top hip, draw it forward, you can. Option to stack your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Encouraging that thigh towards the mat, encouraging more of a hip flexor stretch in our twist. Right hand to your left forearm or wrist to reach it up and back. Finding more length and space through the left side body, and then gently let the ribs sink to the left, both shoulders melt down. A little more of a gentle twist to the midline. but we're still receiving the same benefits of a twist. Counter pose for our back bends in class today. Nice way to release the hips as well. Taking one more deep breath in. Breath out. Slowly unwind. Lift the legs back through center. Walk the legs or the feet in, hips width distance apart. Low back is on the mat. Draw your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Legs up the wall. Press your feet up to the ceiling. If you have a wall that's really nearby, you can go ahead and shimmy yourself over and end class there. Or just stay here in the middle of the mat. Begin to relax through the legs, maybe shake them out a couple times. We were standing quite a bit, so let's reverse that blood flow. If you are ending in a different variation than legs at the wall, hug your knees into your chest and give them a squeeze. Wrap the arms around your shins. Hug everything into a teeny tiny little ball. Exhaling the breath out fully. And then inhale, lengthen legs long, arms reach up and overhead, full body stretch, breath in. Open mouth, let it go. One more, full breath in, lengthen. Full breath out, release. One more time for good measure. Inhale, full body stretch, lengthen. Open mouth, let it all go. Float your arms down by your sides. Wherever you are resting, find a comfortable place, whether that's on your back, in a seated meditation, or with legs at the wall. Close down the eyes wherever you are. Allow the eyes to roll back into their sockets. Tongue releases from the roof of your mouth. Let go of any effort. Let it melt away. Let go of any thoughts. Let those melt away. Let yourself rest completely. Shavasana. Begin to deepen out your breath wherever you are. Fill up on your inhales. Empty out on your exhales. Come back to those deep belly breaths. Notice the energy and space that it cultivates. When you're ready, bring movements to your fingers, your toes, if you're on your back or legs up the wall. Reach your arms up and overhead, breath in. Draw your knees into your chest and gently roll to one side, breath out. Meeting in our comfortable seat. Hands are together at heart center. When you get there, take your time getting there. Bring the backs of the thumbs to your sternum and lift your chest. Take a deep breath in. Let's seal in all of this work, this energy, this breath. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining me this afternoon. My name is Nick. We come say goodbye to everybody. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks everyone on YouTube. Thank you everyone on Instagram. Thank you, Kelly, Stacy, Tira, Lindsay, Jamie. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Thank you everybody. It's so good to see your names pop up. Makes me so happy. Makes it not feel so quiet in the studio when you're all here. I will see you all on Thursday, but there are classes every day, so check our online schedule, sign up. If you have the means to donate and would like to donate, we have that on our website as well. Feel free to DM us with any questions, and I'll answer you. Thank you so much, everyone.